What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Right now, we're going to be talking about the ultimate kickoff players, and I suggest getting rid of them with the exception of Sean Taylor, primarily because right now it looks like either EA really messed up a lot and just doesn't want to acknowledge it, or they're going to be probably removing the aspect of adding the additional strategy cards. All right, so look, right now this has been going on for a while, and they didn't give us any warning. They just pretty much made it inactive. So that's what many of you guys have been getting. It was brought to my attention, right after the actual title update, and I've been monitoring it because over the weekend I was told that they did fix it. I don't know how someone was able to actually get it active again, but people were telling me that it was active. I don't know what's going on with that, but let me just go ahead and point out a few things. As far as the ultimate kickoff players, they're not that good to begin with. So whether you choose the defensive or the offensive side of the ball, if you can't add the proper amount of speed to the players, it's really useless. Now, does Sean Taylor play like an idiot because he lost one speed? It's hard to say. Will he get burnt deep for 6? Again, I can't really specify what is supposed to happen and what's going to happen for every single situation, but I will tell you that, like, if you're using guys like Kyle Fuller and he can't get to at least a 92 speed, he's going to get burnt like toast. So when that situation happens and you guys get frustrated, I take a look at it because I go into the game and I'll experiment. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out there and see what's going on. Like, yo, all right, these dudes are garbage. Let me figure what's going on. And I pretty much assessed it within myself that something is going on here. Like, something is really happening, and I don't know why EA did what they did with the Ultimate Kickoff. Maybe right now they're forcing everybody to go ahead and gamble to get these strategy cards, as far as, like, getting the +1 speed on both those sides, which I also think is very ridiculous because they don't give you the right amount of zone coverage like they did last year. Like, you can't stack the in the zone, so you only get a max of +2 zone, but the speed, as long as they're different, you should be good to go because you get 1 speed with pursuit and you get 1 speed with tackle. So in that aspect of the game, if you don't have the defensive strategy cards, it can get really grisly and disgusting. Okay, because now you don't. There's no other option for you, because if you don't have speed boost on these players, when I tell you that dudes are gonna run right by you, it's gonna be real nasty. Now, when you have the actual strategy cards without the ultimate kickoff stuff, you can get players to be decent, right? Like 92 speed on Patrick Surtain, he's 6'2". He's a big corner. He's going to be able to make certain plays. It works out. When you got a guy like Kyle Fuller that goes to 91, only with, the situation of having the in the zone with the strategy cards, and then you need that additional +1 from the ultimate kickoff strategy, now it's really, really bad. So many of you guys are like, yo, Gmi, what am I supposed to do? I invested in the ultimate kickoff players. Well, listen, it's only one thing you can do. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? I don't know what you want to do. But if you want to win, you're going to have to get rid of those ultimate kickoff players in those certain positions, especially at corner, and make them faster, because there is no other option. Now, I've rage sold Calvin Johnson, and I got to be totally honest with you, that dude is garbage. But the one thing that he does actively add to the team, he's able to go ahead and go up there and get the ball in certain cases. Is it all the time? No, but I definitely miss him because guys like Devin Hester, like, these guys are like strictly slot guys. Devin Hester, Deebo Samuel, like, I'm about to go back to Randy Moss, but I'll talk to you guys about that later because there's really no other option with the way the players are playing right now. And Calvin Johnson being what he is, would I go back and grab him? It's a chance that I would. Also, for those of you guys that were worried about your the tokens for your players, when you win the 10 games now, they patch it, I think, over the weekend or something like that. I don't know what they're doing, but you should be able to get your team captain token for the upgrade now, which should make your players a little bit better. So, and then you also get an additional slot there or whatever, so you could put them out there and have them, running route tech and all that stuff. Keep in mind that the percentages of the training is very, very low. So just, make sure you're aware of that, because that's something that'll definitely help you out with whatever you're doing. Being able to know what's going on. If you still want to utilize Lance Allworth, I think he's garbage with the way he is right now, because they nerfed him as soon as they got the chance to do it. Now, would he be better than Deebo? When you look at it on the surface, it looks like he might be, but it looks like we might have to just stay with Deebo, to be honest, because Deebo got that 93 speed and stuff like that, so it might work out in that regard. Because I know you guys are going to ask, like, yo, what's going on with it? it looks as if Lance Allworth is better. I just wanted to share that with you because some of you guys were asking about, you know, do I want to switch my team captain and all that stuff? No, I'm going to leave him the way it is. I don't want to switch my team captain. But again, ultimate kickoff on this side of the ball, if you had Calvin Johnson, with the strategy cards, you could get him up to a 94 speed. And that's what I was trying to break down. Right now, not being able to utilize that is a real wrench in the game because now you have no other options. And because you have no other options, you're forced to make a decision. You got to get new players or you got to sell the players that you have and just deal with trash until better cards come out. And that's all that you can really do at this time. Now, if you guys don't understand, you know, what's going on as far as the Ultimate Kickoff players, it's pretty much right now, it's kind of outdated. So if you were to get any of these players now, I don't think it would be worth it. Because most of these players are real trash. Like, I don't really see any of these players consistently on the field. It was a good... yeah, well, Will Fuller, because he's fast. So people will go ahead and do that and, you know, go ahead and try to grab him because he's definitely fast with the strategy cards. But, again, with the way that the game is in general, I'm not really sure how it would work out for you right now at this time with a lot of these cards. So I would probably get rid of them for now. Yeah, a lot of you guys are using Gerald also. I believe right now that with the way the game is and not getting the additional speed on either side, it's really hurting everybody that plays the game. And like I said, I could kind of mash Sean Taylor because 94 speed at safety is decent, but you can't mash the other players. The players that you consistently see out there, like, you know, the corners and everybody else, that's like the immediate point of attack, you can't mash that. So I don't want you guys to be raging uncontrollably like, yo, what the... You don't need to do all that. You can figure out what needs to be done and go from there. Now, the other option, you know, if you rage sell some of the Team of the Week players, I mean, not the Team of the Week, the Ultimate Kickoff players, and you guys are looking for, like, these guys, like, I don't know about Rodney Harrison, but Priest Holmes is pretty good as a card. You know, 'cause I'm going based on the sets. Ozzie Newsome, I really like this card, but I had to move on. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed my coins and it wasn't really worth it. So I just rocked out like that. It depends on the position that you're looking for, though. But the reason that I'm showing you guys the way my squad is set up is because I believe that you guys seeing it will help you to kind of understand what cards are pretty decent. Now, remember, the Raiders theme team is extremely OP. All right, listen, the Raiders are just really doing whatever they want. Diablo, all these other idiots. Buchanan, you got the other guy, Haynes, on that side, if you want to just like really invest in just having like a really super fast defense right now, the Raiders would be the way to go, 100%. But if you're just trying to maintain right now until you get the players that you need to work for your squad, I would just get rid of, like, if you still have Kyle Fuller, although he meets that zone threshold, I would get rid of him. Because right now, I can't even run mid-zone. I got to just run Acrobat. And even when I run Acrobat, I still get dotted. So the game itself doesn't make any sense, but we can try to work to figure out ways to get us more consistency. So Acrobat is definitely still the wave right now. Like, it's something that I would definitely highly recommend to kind of give you guys some insight into what's going on with the game, because, you know, anything else right now with the mid zone and the deep ends and all that stuff, the zone coverage really just doesn't work, especially in the red zone. When dude's just running basic drags, your flats will run to the inside and defend the inside. It's a real bad situation since the most recent title update, which is why I always tell you guys, stop worrying about getting patches and try to figure out how to get better with the way the game is. Because once the game is patched, now there's so many things going on. The Ultimate Kickoff strategy card doesn't work. Like, dude, you can't play a flat. Like, it's weird. And it's only going to get more ridiculous as other title updates come out. So we have to do our best to adjust. So I would suggest that you go ahead and get rid of every Ultimate Kickoff card right now, with the exception of Sean Taylor. And if you wanted to raid Sean Taylor and bring Diablo in and give him that boosted speed if you want to go Raiders theme team, that would work also. And he's 6'3", so it's even more ridiculous. Or you could make Diablo your user and then put Cam Chancellor in coverage. Either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy, go with it, see how it works. But I'm letting you guys know, it's better now than to wait, because the value of those Ultimate Kickoff cards are only going to continue to drop. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.